Okay.
Tony.
Nick.
Hey.
It's
How
my
are you?
first time using this. Good. How you doing?
First time using Zoom?
No, just on this tablet. I had to,
okay.
get it going.
Got it.
But we're all good now.
Okay. All right. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Quick. I like the quick action.
Me too. You said you could do it immediately. I love that. That's fantastic for me. So, fortunate to have this timing. Let's do it.
So how long have you known Alex? Just as a quick background.
So he reached out to me to do this project. I'm actually sitting here in it right now. But it was, probably 6 months ago that we met. But worked together pretty extensively, and then kind of became friends, I would say, throughout the project. So great guy. Lauren's fantastic. It's fun.
Very nice. I don't know what project. He didn't tell me what he's building, but maybe he will.
It was an old horse barn. We converted into a banya, which is, Russian for spa. So there's a shower and a sauna and everything else.
And where's the project? Where is he doing that? That's the one in upstate?
Yeah, New Jersey.
Oh, it's in New Jersey. Okay. Where in New Jersey is that?
Central Jersey, Hunterdon County.
Okay. So I'm from Jersey. I live in Florida now, but I've been in Jersey for my whole life.
Cool.
Till 30, yeah. So I'm familiar with the area. Stockton is by Rowan University is by there, isn't it?
No, so that's different. Different Stockton.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, we're on the Stockton is kind of by New Hope, Pennsylvania, Lambertville, New Jersey. So that's the Stockton you're thinking of is way north from where we're at.
Okay. No problem.
Anyway.
Anyway, so you want to tell me a little bit about your business and hold on, I just have a big echo of myself. The last thing I want to do is hear myself twice. Is it from your speaker?
Could be.
Let me just turn my sound down. Maybe that'll.
I mean, my speaker and microphone are on the same side of this thing here.
Oh, maybe that's why. Okay.
It's
not bothering you. I don't know if you hear me twice.
I'm sorry?
Do you hear me twice talking also or no?
I do not.
Okay. All right. So let's jump in. So you're building custom homes also that you go from start to finish?
Yes. I mean, that's what we love to do. There's not that much of that going on. It's a lot of it turns into additions and renovations and stuff like that. But, a new build is what we target.
I have extensive experience with that. So that's great. And, each market has a certain amount of traffic. Obviously, it's not like a crazy amount of people looking for custom home builds.
Right.
But the actual really unique thing is that on Google, the cost per click for custom home build is like $4 to $5 per click. Where kitchen and bathroom model is like $15 to $20 a click. A roof job is $50 a click.
Really?
A multi-million-dollar conversion is $4 to $5 per click versus a $20,000, $30,000 job. Is 10x basically or 5x depending on the situation. So and there's good. I mean, I can search the volume right now and show you what the market is in your local area in terms of custom home builds and whole home remodels. But I can also just show you a couple of the people that I work with and like the websites, the stuff that we've built and what they look like. If you want me to maybe start that way.
Absolutely.
All right. So this is one builder, local builder in Florida in Delray Beach, Florida. Our Julian. So we basically built this home. He's building like it's $500 to $600 a square foot. And when we started, it was from scratch. So he had no analytics on his website, no remarketing ability. Are you working with any marketing company right now? Like, what's your background in your situation with?
So we pretty much don't have any marketing right now. We word of mouth is our biggest producer, and we work closely with certain architects and designers that feed us a lot of our projects, but a lot of it's just kind of word of mouth. We're working a lot locally in the last 3 years, which is very nice. And the more you work locally, the more word of mouth goes around. So, but like I said, I feel like we've been fortunate with that, but that's not sustainable forever. So, need to start getting into the current times.
Yeah. Yeah. So are you familiar with how remarketing ads work? Like if you go to buy
I'm not, no.
Okay. So what do you ever buy online, if anything, or, do you ever buy online?
Yeah, of course.
What do you buy online? Like sneakers or shoes, like clothes or hats, the e-commerce products?
Yeah. I mean, not, I don't have, any hobbies like that, but I mean, I buy a lot of things from Amazon that, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to get this.
Sure. No problem.
What's up, Ethan? Ethan. What's that? No, it's not coming today. I'm good. Oh, cool. Thank you. Bye. Sorry, Nick.
All good. So the concept is like if you go on someone's website, you look at their website, and then you leave, and then you open Instagram later to like go browse your
Yes, right.
whoever you follow, because you were on the website, the ad pops up.
Right. Okay, got it.
So that's remarketing. Now we build remarketing systems for someone comes to barna.com when they leave, no matter where they go, they're gonna get ads. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, we're doing now, Twitter, we're doing now, Google Display, which is basically the whole Google network of all websites, like CNN, and there's like a clip of on the side, display ads that are like on the sides of the articles. So basically, whenever a prospect comes to your website, when they leave, they're gonna get followed everywhere.
Okay.
That is like the most important thing for any business to have. However, even if you're doing word of mouth, right? If you're getting someone who's going to say, "Hey, Barna is great," they're going to come to the website and they leave, and then they're going to go through the decision-making journey. Like people aren't deciding to buy a custom home in 30 days. It's probably like a 12 to 18-month journey from the last few years of our experience in the industry. People are really taking their time, and then whole home remodel is obviously a decision-making process, probably shorter, obviously. But sometimes it's and then the bath remodel is lower ticket, but those are also in multi-month probably decision-making journey. So what happens is we collect that data, the website visitor get, we collect every website visitor, and then instead of working with like one person at a time, hoping that they call. Now every single person that comes to the website, person 3, 6, 9, 12, 18 months, you can continue to follow them.
Right.
And these are like testimony, and I'll show you content that we create that is what we use to follow the prospects. So this is Mark Julian. Obviously, we do a lot of video production for your industry. It's obviously very important. Home we just shot this week. Let me show you this. Give me 1 second. This is a different builder that planned.
So do you have different photographers and people I would use from?
Yeah, I have videographers that we could set up a production, wherever you are, and shoot previous homes, new homes, current builds. We do a lot of like you're in the middle of a project. You can come once like a month, and then like do the drone shot at one location each time, and then it clips the build onto it.
Right.
And when it's completed, after you have like 2 or 3 projects like that, and you have that type of content, versions become a lot easier for inside the meeting. Right? You're speaking to someone, you can show actual completed video versus images. It's a lot more, percentage for increase.
Gotcha.
So this is just real quick. Just like a $15 million home.
Yeah. So I've I don't know, a question for you. It's not.
Sure.
It's more for the videographer, I guess. But our problem always is when exactly to take that shot. Is it the day that we leave, or is it after it's furnished? Because a lot of times for us, it's clean and beautiful when we leave, but it's not furnished, so it doesn't look fully complete. But then also when, a lot of people, unfortunately, we build these multi-million-dollar homes, and then they have carpet scraps still for their front mat, and it seems like it's years until it's finally, photo worthy like that, for the grass to come in, for the shrubs to get fully built out and everything like that,
I would guide you through all that, where we work intimately together, right? It's
Okay.
we do Zoom calls like this and strategize all of this for you. It's we coordinate all of it. Yes, we move through it, we discuss it. Video is a part of it, right? So it's a system that we work through. What we do is we don't do like video on its own and say this is what we do. We build a whole digital marketing system that drives new website visitors from people who are searching for your service on Google. So we set up the Google ads. When someone searches for custom home builder, whole home remodel in your radius of where you're willing to build, we come up number one on Google. Then when they get to the website, we have the ads that are built on the back end, and obviously we have the data set up, the tracking set up on the website. It gives us the ability to follow everybody once they leave the website and create a multi-month pool of prospects that are seeing our ads once every 3 days, wherever they're going. And then in addition to that, we can. I know you just built the website. In my opinion, I think the work that you have, the website could be better.
I agree. I agree. You're not going to hurt my feelings by saying that.
Yeah, so I just, and then it's like the social media, right? So we do organic social media every day. We take all of your pictures and all the content that you've done, and we curate them, brand them in a very professional way. And we post across every social media platform every single day. Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, Google My Business posts. We go from potentially like scattered content creation and distribution, which the majority of businesses have, to daily basis, uniform. It becomes a machine. You have like a back-end machine.
That's excellent. Yeah.
You don't have to think about marketing. Then we track everything, right? Every phone call is tracked. Every website is tracked. So every that comes in, whether it's a form submission, we're double notified. So we know and track every single lead that's coming in and every phone call that's coming in. So here's like an example of the system I literally set up this morning for a builder that I'm just working with. Like this is his, he has a 7-minute project that he just built. So there's a trackable phone number for that. Google Ads, print, website, Google My Business. And this is like brand new for today. We're just putting up. But what happens is, every time a call, it's going to be attributed. First call that just happily he already had a call. Then you click here. So it's all attributed basically. We're not just like social media. We're not running this just to hope and pray that each new website visitor comes and converts. We make sure that everybody followed a lot of business. Are working with marketing agencies. We don't even have that in place. Unfortunately, it's a problem in the industry. So basically in our relationship, and then we also do the SEO and the blog writing and everything like that. So here's, for example, this is in business with this company maybe like 3 months. So we rebuilt their website also, and here's like their we're just running into the SEO and blog. So we start writing across custom home, 10 reasons on why building a custom home.
Yeah. Oh, that's important.
So every month we're creating literature, and then this literature goes and gets distributed into social media, which As an example of what it looks like. Are you guys on Instagram and Facebook and all that stuff right now? I didn't have a
Yes,
chance to jump into it yet.
very limited,
Okay.
but
So
yes.
So this is, for example, this is the Smart Julian, right? This is the website. So here's like an example of a video. This one, I believe, oh, this is testimonial. This is a testimonial. So not only do we capture the home, but then we capture the people talking about it.
That's wonderful.
And then we follow with the testimonials. Right. So this is the ad that we follow people with mostly. So you the B-roll of the construction, and the people talking about their process, and then boom, the completed project, right?
All that, all that's pretty cool.
Okay. I just was paused in my head because sometimes I forget to switch screens and I don't know what I think I'm showing somebody. Looking at the past screen and I'm like, yeah, so you know, and it goes everywhere, right? It's not like it's just on Instagram. It goes, and then YouTube is, you know, YouTube is massive for SEO. So like from video, now you open a YouTube channel, you open a Vimeo channel, you title the videos properly, and then that's a massive SEO appeal. So like you go to YouTube, and then you go homes. You know, and then here's like the channel, right? So it's professional, branded.
Yep.
And you know, it's not like YouTube for entertainment. These views are for people who are going to the website. The videos are on the website, and the people who are going through the decision-making journeys are, you know, looking at what's relevant to them.
Okay.
You know, so it's not like, oh, we're going to just spend a ton of money on YouTube to just run our video views on YouTube for no reason. We run YouTube ads on YouTube following people who came to the website because they searched on Google for the specific service that you're offering. So far, making sense. Sometimes I go a little fast. Is there something that's not making sense?
No, everything makes great sense to me. It's extremely exciting. The one thing I know that we're going to talk about shortly, you know, Alex said that it's not cheap, and you know, coming from Alex, that makes me a little nervous. So, do you have different plans that you offer, or is it kind of all or nothing?
Well, let's we can definitely talk about the money, but it's not crazy expensive, and I can tell you that one conversion will pay for 10 years of my service, or way more than that. Like the ROI in your specific industry is it's almost like I don't know, 100,000 X type of situation.
Yeah.
For this Smart Julian Homes, we started in 2020. In 2022, we had a $59 million pipeline of custom home builds. Like 14 people that were leads that already went through the meeting and we're just looking to close. $12 million, $5 million homes, like serious business. You know, this is a client, this is a national client that we are representing at 17 locations. And we're taking this over. First, we got hired as a consultant because their marketing agency wasn't doing a good job.
Okay.
And, you know, they hired basically me after going and evaluating everything that they were doing. They were spending $30,000 a month on Google ads, and their marketing agency wasn't remarketing any websites. And they were wondering why their conversions are so low and they're getting the wrong prospects. So, and I know I'm kind of jumping off the price point, but I will go back to the price point shortly. I just wanted
the other thing, Nick, my father is still president of the company, so it's going to be, you know, a lot of convincing of him. He's pretty old school. You know, he's done this for 50 years now, this way. So it's going to be a joint effort in convincing him of this as well. But this is all extremely exciting to me. I mean, I see other guys even in my local market that have not to this extent, but they have a very, you know, good online presence, and you know, I'm envious of that, and I think it's extremely important. I know the importance of it, so I would love to make this work. I just again have to, you know, I'm not the one that signs the checks yet.
My basic package is $2,500 a month as a retainer. So just to
Okay.
make it clear, it's not like a crazy amount of money. Sometimes people think it's 20 grand the way I explain it, and then we come to the money and it's $2,500. It's completely affordable. That's why I'm saying from one conversion will pay for literally 20 years of my service.
Right.
And the conversions, like, they come fast. This Watley already just converted like a $500,000 remodel. He had no Facebook, like the right, you know, they have Facebook not doing it the right way. And this was a referral, basically like one kitchen manufacturer. They go to the website, and the Facebook ad follows them. Then they inquire, and then they converted it like in the first day. They just opened on the west coast of Florida, where they literally have never, you know, been before as a builder. Naples, after this hurricane, there's a 4,000 custom home build that's like about to close from nothing, from scratch, right? From nowhere within the first 2 months.
That's
so
awesome.
It's not like, and then for Julian, like I'm saying, it's literally 22, $59 million pipeline, like 25 million in 2021. Yes, it was a booming market. But okay, so what county? What's your county? What county are you in? Let's talk about
Well, I'm Hunterdon County.
Hunterdon. And so is this area you go outside of it, or this is basically where you're?
We go outside of it. We go a little bit more north of that. But you know, Hunterdon would be ideal for us. But we do go up, you know, Morris County, Somerset, kind of.
Yeah, I mean, if you go into Morris with the Mendhams and Bernardsville and all that, that'll be a good place to be.
Yeah.
Especially for a custom home build, it makes sense.
Right.
To get that business, not the smaller job. And what was the other one? Morris and Somerset?
Yeah, Somerset.
Well, let's just look at what the volume is, and we'll figure it out. So yeah, I had a home in Far Hills. That's where I
cool.
like Stockton was when I left New Jersey. I moved out of Far Hills. It looks like it's even cheaper in Florida and New Jersey. It's ridiculous. It's like $1. So these are all the different variations people type in when they're looking to build on your lot homes, luxury house builders, build on your lot home builders. So this is Google. This is Google is showing how much search traffic there is for these specific keywords. So basically, let's say for January in 2022, for these variations of custom home building, there's 620 searches per month.
Okay.
So if someone right now goes here and types in custom home builder Morris County, yeah, it's like not. It's wide open. There's no marketing in New Jersey. It's just crazy. We can just be right at the top. We'll fast tomorrow. That's crazy. No advertising. That's why I was saying in Florida, it's like $4 to $5 a click. It's like free based on what you know, the conversion is. So here's custom home builder Hunter to have a person saying their home exterior contractor. There's no custom home builders. Luxury design.
Yeah. See, GTG right there. That's the company I was talking about. They have a decent online presence.
But they're not running ads there. This is organic traffic. Yep. So we can literally get to the front of Google, and this is this is nuts. It's literally $1 a click. I mean, $1 to $4 or $5. There's no one bidding on it. So like we can enter it and just take the whole entire market immediately. So you should be more excited about that.
Yeah, that is cool.
Let's see. Modeling. Addition contractor. So the search goes up to 810. So the whole home remodeling equates to an extra 200 searches. Yeah, so home renovation. Big one. That brings us up to 1,500. So it's all the way up to 1,890 searches per month that are in home renovation. So like this is I can tell you another thing. This is a friend of mine. They're in Ocean County. It's literally like young kid with his brother they were doing like painting jobs and smaller jobs. We just built. I just built him this website. Last week he had a lead for a $400,000 like home addition project. He has no jobs that he's done that are in that caliber, so he's having trouble converting it. He's had two in the first 2 months projects that are both excess of multiple $100,000s of dollars. And the system is a brand new website, not 45 years in business. We set up Google Ads, a nice website, the proper tracking. Which are these codes, right? So the codes are on the site. Then the remarketing codes to follow the ads. Here's the video testimonials that we created with spokespersons, not even real like clients.
Okay.
The friend of mine, so I'm like manipulated it to help get to where he needs to be. And again, in terms of like second month, 12 leads. Yeah, there's some kitchen models that are in $20,000, $30,000 jobs. 2 solid leads, literally from scratch.
You're right.
So you need a budget for ad, but based on the ad, based on the market, that there's no one in it competing right now. We can just be right at the top of the market, right above your GTG guys.
Yeah.
I think I think I need to rebuild your website to make it like look, like super high end.
Please.
And then just set up the system. And you'll be dominating your life.
Yeah, that's fantastic. That's amazing.
Do you think that price point for my services is going to scare your dad away?
I don't know, to be honest with you. Just there'll be the additional costs of videographers and whatnot too. So just kind of what else could we expect? For that sort of thing. Are they paid
to build a website one time is $5,000. That's my cost to build a website from scratch. We could use what you already have. Again, I'm showing you like this is the one website that we just rebuilt. It's just more sleek and modern, and the pictures are higher quality, right? Moving and like a lookbook, right? If you go to the lookbook.
Yeah. So but we need a photographer, videographer still though.
Well, the website is one project, and videographer. Okay, so let me just explain how the videography works. So a videographer can come in, and usually what we do is I create like 30 video topics that are relevant to your industry. And you don't have to do the video right away, right? Like it's not necessary right away to do it. I can take those little testimonial spokespeople videos. But ideally, what I'm showing you the Julian videos, right? For what you do in these multi-million-dollar homes, like it's worth doing. So a one-time production, we do 30 videos on these like small micro 1 minute points that will explain the process basically. And let me just show you an example of what they are, so it's a little bit more clear. So if you go here, like I have a in Denver production being for this Gardner franchise owner. So it's like understanding the custom home building process, the importance of hiring a reputable custom home builder. Basically, what happens when the videographer comes in and he asks that question, and just like talk on it for a minute too.
Right.
And then create a unique video of that for your business, branded and professional. And then, you know, it goes into YouTube and it's titled that specific way. And then when the prospects go to your website, it all of a sudden went from like just a website to interactive videos. And in conjunction with that, we capture the homes. And we capture the, if possible, testimonials of people that you've done in the past. You could have built a home 5 years ago. You could still go to those people if they're happy with their homes. You know, give us testimony. One or two is enough to start and have a nice marketing system.
Right.
And that's the typical structure of video production. And do a video production, you charge $5,000. So those are the only two fees that we have. You know, do you have to do a new website? No. You have to do a video production? No. My friend here, he didn't have the resources for the video production. So we did the website, and then we're just Google ads and doing marketing. And then for him, I did this hack with these testimonials, and it's enough to start. And again, he's two big solid leads. He just doesn't have the like imagery to say, hey, I just did big other projects. Hire people, you know, for bigger projects are looking for. You guys have that.
Right.
Maybe this works to jump into video at the beginning. But it will transform the entire online presence. People who have video that's looks great. It's just, you know, one custom home pay for it all, and you know the expectation usually 2 or 3 conversions per year in regards to that. And what's the lowest renovation project that you guys take in terms of price point?
I don't know, 150, 200.
Yeah. So I mean, you know, obviously the margin is there to pay for all of this in one shot, right? And the search is here, and it's yeah, like the whole model is a little bit more expensive, right? So it's $14 a click, but then the way we run Google ads, it'll be $4 a click. These are just people who don't know what they're doing. But the custom home building is wide open. I mean, to get 600 people searching per month, for you not to be there when they're searching, you know, you're missing the market opportunity to get your business for people who just don't even know that you exist.
Yeah.
And then you just change that overnight.
Yeah.
And you appear, that's your website. They go, look, you know, even in this format, right? You could start without rebuilding the website and just come to the top of Google. We can create a remarketing ads and just set up the system. You know, but the question is like the website convert. Are the people coming saying 100% yes? Let's just look at GM VTG. What's their website look like? Yeah, so he's got the video, which is okay. It's a family business. Also, I mean, if I was speaking to them, I'd say, you know, it's time for a new website. But
yeah,
you know, it's a little budget worksheet, something more.
Nick, my one appointment is here. I'm sorry.
Yes, no problem. So I think I covered it all. I recorded this. I'll send this to you, the video, after we're done. I'll email it to you, and then just we can continue the conversation.
Wonderful. Yeah, and shoot me any emails that you would feel would be necessary, and we'll absolutely continue this conversation.
Okay. All right. Great to meet you, Tony. Appreciate your time.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you so much.
All right. You got it.
Bye-bye.